for joining me. We've got our mat. You have option to have a blanket or a towel for support underneath your knees, and then if you'd like, some water. So we're gonna go ahead and stay seated here to start. Go ahead and extend your legs straight out in front of you. So zip your legs together, dig your heels into your mat, and sit up nice and tall. So shoulders stacked above the hips, abs pulled up and in, and then give me an inhale, reach your arms out to the side and up. Now I want you to think about lengthening from your spine. Keep that length and then hinge it forward from your hips. So you've just got a little reach going for you here. So keep the spine long, keep the abs engaged, and you should feel the backs of the legs start to lengthen. Inhale it here, exhale, release it down. So let your hands connect to your shins, ankles, or maybe wrapped around your feet. Head is relaxed. Inhale it here. Exhale, slowly restack your spine. Come up tall. Inhale those arms out to the side and up. Keep your long spine. Hinge it forward. So reach, lengthen through your fingertips. Nice long spine. Inhale it here. Exhale, release into that forward fold. Take a pause. Feel that stretch through the backs of the legs. Inhale to hold. Exhale to slowly restack your spine. Last one like this. Inhale it up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Inhale, hold, lengthen, reach. Exhale, release it down. Take one last big inhale in your stretch. And with your exhale, slowly restack your spine. Head is last to lift. Now keep the legs straight, separate them out just a little bit wider than mat distance. Heels are still digging into your mat, toes straight up to the ceiling, arms are gonna go out to the sides. Inhale nice and tall. Now as you exhale, rotate to the left-hand side. So rotate to the left, reach your right fingertips towards your left toe. You're gonna reach it 1, 2, 3. Lift and return back to center. Take it the opposite way. Rotate to the right, reach your left fingertips. 1, 2, 3. Lift, rotate back to center. So we're going into our little saw movement here. So you're reaching your pinky finger for that pinky toe, getting a little bit of rotation through your spine. Now all the while, you're keeping a nice long spine, abs staying engaged, and those back fingers are staying active. So not just the front fingers reaching, but back arm is reaching long behind you. Let's make this one more either side. Last one. And lift, sit up nice and tall, arms up overhead. Now just as we did a moment ago, hinge it from the hips, lengthen, reach, and then relax the hands down. Drop the head and chest. Inhale it here. Exhale to slowly restack your spine. Come up tall. And then let's go ahead and move on to hands and knees. So if you want support underneath your knees, go ahead and grab your support. Separate your fingers out wide. Take your wrists right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, lift the head, lift the hips, let your belly drop. Exhale, tuck and round. So going into some cat-cow breathing, inhaling to lengthen your spine, exhaling to round. So really feel that movement occur through the spine, but also through the abs. Inhaling to lengthen into cow, exhaling to round it back into cat. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. And then meet me in a neutral spine. So back is flat, gaze is down and forward. Go ahead and walk your feet out and find your plank. Now if you need to come onto your elbows, you always can. But think wrists under the shoulders, hips pressing down, belly button pulling back towards your spine. Hold in your plank here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees. Come off of your hands. Now we're going to take a round of option to do regular push-ups or to be on your knees. So if you want that support, grab your blanket or grab your towel. So either press back up to your regular plank or stay on the knees, pull the heels in towards your seat, press your hips down, and give me some push-ups here. So once again, it's your choice if you want to take a regular push-up or be on the knees, whatever's going to work for you and your body this evening. Hold it at your halfway, give me little pulses. So think just down an inch, up an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Find your child's pose. Come off of your hands for at least a moment. Maybe roll out the wrists. And then meet me back. So you're either back in your plank or you're back on the knees. So similar, but let's take it to a tricep push-up. So as you bend your elbows, squeeze it in beside your ribs and then press it back up. So elbows squeeze into the body and then you lengthen. Let's do 3, 2, hold it at your halfway and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Find your child's pose. Set your blanket or your towel to the side if you've been utilizing it. Go ahead and sit down, and we're going to take the feet out in front of you. Now palms are going to go back by your hips, fingers are pointing forward, roll your shoulders down your back, and then lift your hips up towards the sky. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then give me little tricep dips. So work is coming from the bend, from the elbows, not from just your hips lowering and lifting. So left foot down, right foot up. So the back sides of your upper arms should start to really fire here. Right foot down, hold your elbows bent halfway and pulse it out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it down, come off of your hands, take a pause. All right, go ahead and bring the feet onto your mat, zip your legs together. So inner thighs, inner calves, inner ankles squeezing. Hands are gonna wrap to the outer edges of your calves or your ankles. Rock it on back, so you're balancing on your sits bones. So even just holding here, you wanna feel your abs fire. Now, if this is enough work for you tonight, awesome. If you're okay to move on, we're gonna take it into our rolling like a ball. So inhale here. As you exhale, roll back to your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back nice and tall. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale to lift. Now notice, your feet are staying lifted. They're not touching the mat at any point. When you roll back, you're just rolling to the shoulder blades, not onto the neck. Keep squeezing those legs together. And if you want a little more, maybe try reaching those arms forward and releasing the grip on the legs. Let's do 2 more like this. Last one. And bring it all the way back up. Bring your hands back to the outer edges of your feet. Inhale, extend the right leg up. And exhale, bend it down. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, bend it down. So alternating. Single leg extensions. Keep pointing through those toes. Now on this next one, hold both legs up. So both legs are extended, toes are pointing. You can stay right here or rock it back. So this would be our open leg rocker. So same idea. You roll back to the shoulder blades and you use your abs as a brake at the top to keep the legs in that position. Now, if this is too much, you can always go back to rolling like a ball, or you can always just hold. Whatever's gonna work for you and your body this evening. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. Lift it all the way up and just hold. Extend the legs if you don't already have them out there. Just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your feet down. Now from here, feet are grounded, hands are gonna come to heart center, hinge it back. Now from here, we're gonna start to twist side to side. So twist your upper body left and right, wringing out the torso. Now you can stay right here with those feet grounded or hover the feet up and off your mat. You'll feel a little bit of extra work. All that work being in the abs. If you want a little bit more, float the legs more to tabletop. Knees stacking above the hips. Final progression, if it feels okay, start to roll your torso down and then lift it back up. So you're still twisting side to side, but think twist it down, twist it back up. And abs should be shaken. Shaken bacon. All right, one more set. And go ahead and rotate, lay it all the way down on your back. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and have your feet on your mat. Take your arms out long, hover your arms above the mat, and we're gonna take it into our 100. So curl your head and shoulders up. You're gonna start to pump your arms here. So squeezing shoulders to the fingers. Now your pattern of breath. You're gonna inhale, pump, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, pump, 3, 4, 5. So you're pumping the arms, inhaling for 5 counts, exhaling for 5 counts. Float those legs to tabletop, keep it going. Try to peel both shoulder blades up and off of the mat. We're just about halfway there. Extend the legs out to 45. So you got 50 more here. Make sure that you're still breathing. Point through your toes. All right, last 2 full big breaths here. Last one. Hold it up, maybe reach a little further and release. Release the upper body, release the feet down. Arms down long beside you. Float your right leg to tabletop. Lower the right foot down and lift the left leg to tabletop. So slow marches here. Slow and controlled, taking a moment to catch our breath. We're gonna pick it up here in a moment. So it's still gonna be an alternating movement, but float both legs to tabletop and just alternate which foot is tapping down. So it's a little march. Tap the toes, lift. Tap the toes, lift. Alternating which side is going. Now if you want a little bit more, curl the head and shoulders up. Now if you want support under your head, hands can come behind the head, or maybe just reach those arms out in front. Activate shoulders through the fingers. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your lift, and now take it to a quick switch. So legs passing one another in the middle, curl the head and shoulders up, switch it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Zip those legs together, float them back to tabletop. Inhale, lower your toes down, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, tap. Exhale to lift. So same idea, you just kept the legs zipped together. If it's too much, go back to just single leg. If you're okay to progress, go ahead and curl the head and shoulders up. And once again, maybe reach those arms out long. You can always take hands behind your head. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. All right, now we're gonna continue with our abs. Extend the legs up high to the sky. So both legs are extended. Now that right leg isn't gonna move. Hold your right leg still, just your left leg. Lower it down, lift it back up. Just the left leg. So left leg is gonna start to fire as it moves. Right leg is gonna start to fire just holding. So both legs are active. Abs should be burning. Make sure you're breathing. Hold the left leg beside the right. Just give that left leg little circles. So tiny, tiny movements. Rotating from the hip, reverse your circles. Now, both legs still straight. Lower it down. Right leg isn't gonna move. Just your left ankle. Cross it over the right, under the right. Over the right, under the right. Now you got that option of curling head and shoulders up if that feels okay.
Make sure your legs are at a challenge point. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet down. All right, now same thing here. Float both legs up towards the ceiling. Left leg is gonna stay still. Lower your right leg and lift. Lower the right leg and lift. So left leg staying still. It's just that right leg working for you. Hold the right leg up, give me little circles. So rotating from the hip, pointing your toes. Reverse those circles, take it the opposite direction. Now from here, both legs are gonna lower. Curl the head and shoulders up if you would like. Just that right ankle, over, under, over, under. Try to keep the left leg still. Squeeze those inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a breath. Keep the hands behind your head. Both legs back up high to the sky. Now from here, curl the head and shoulders up. Lower your right leg down and then switch. So scissor switches here. Create space between the legs. Keep supporting your head. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Keep the hands behind the head. Now again, take both legs up high to the sky. Curl your head and shoulders up. Lower the right leg down and bring right elbow to the left knee. Switch. Switch. So you still have scissor switches with the legs, a little crisscross with the upper body, working through those obliques. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Extend your legs out long. Reach your arms back behind you. Take a full body stretch here. Stretching out through the abs. All right, from here, go ahead and bend your knees. Bring the feet in towards your seat, arms down long beside you. Big inhale here. With your exhale, lift your hips. Roll your spine up. Find your bridge. Inhale, hold. Exhale to release it down. So you're gonna give me just a few basic bridges here. Starting to warm up glutes and hamstrings. Giving those abs a little bit of a break. Now in this next one, hold the hips up high. Give me little pulses. Down an inch, up an inch. Tiny, tiny movements for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold. Exhale, take your time releasing. Hips touch last. Now zip the legs together. So bring inner thighs, inner calves, inner ankles, everything glued together as if you had one strong leg. Meet me at the top of your bridge. Now holding at the top of your bridge, left leg is gonna extend out. So inner thighs are glued, knees are glued. Left leg's gonna go out a few inches, squeeze it back in. Out a few inches, squeeze it back in. So really feel that thigh fire as you squeeze it back in towards the right. Last one, bend the left knee, extend the right leg out, take it a little out, squeeze it in. Little out, squeeze it in. Both hips staying lifted, squeeze to your glutes. 3, 2. Last one, zip the legs back together, feet grounded, release the spine. Separate the feet back out, hip distance, meet me back in your high bridge. Extend the left leg back out to your 45, so it's nice and low. Point the toes, circle your leg. Rotating from the hip, reverse it. Take it the opposite direction, keep it low. Bring that left foot down, right leg out, circle. Squeeze booty through the toes and reverse it. 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, lift those hips up a little higher and pulse it out to finish. Maybe come onto your toes, lifting those heels. Pulse it out here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your spine. Release your hips, extend your legs up high to the sky. Wrap your hands behind your thighs, calves, or ankles. Maybe flex your feet. And then relax your head down. Hug your knees in towards your chest and give me silly little rocks side to side. All right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and flip on over to your stomach. So go ahead and rotate onto your stomach. Stack palm over palm and rest your forehead on your hands. Now, once you've rested your forehead down on your hands, bend your knees, pull your heels in towards your seat. Now from here, you're gonna go heels together, toes apart. So feet are in a Pilates V. Let your knees slide out to the sides. So you feel your hips press into the mat. So ground your hips down. Once again, knees are pointing out to the sides, maybe even gently reaching off of your mat. Flex your feet, squeeze those heels together, toes apart. Big inhale, and as you exhale, lift those feet up towards the sky. Inhale, release. Exhale, push it up. So your range of motion is not super big here. It doesn't take a whole lot to feel your booty start to fire here. So think just little presses up and down. All the while, keep pressing your hips down into the mat. Now, if it's too intense to have those knees as wide as they are, just slide them in a little bit closer. So find what's gonna work for you and your body. Keep the heels lifted, squeeze through your booty, give me little presses up, 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 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release, relax it down. Find that same shape of the legs if you released it, so heels together, toes apart. Now once again, squeeze your booty, think about lifting your thighs up and off the mat. Inhale, extend your legs out. Exhale, bend, squeeze the heels in. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. So you keep that lift consistent throughout the whole set. Just extending and bending. Keep pressing those hips down. Let's do 3. Try to lift a little higher, 2. Last one here. And release. Let your legs go long on your mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, press it up for your swan. Lengthen through the front side of the body. Exhale, bend, lower it back down. So inhale, press into your palms, lift, lengthen, and exhale to bend. So just a gentle back extension. Once again, you want to feel that stretch through the front side of the body. Really open your chest. Last one like this. And then gently come onto your elbows. So elbows are flat on the mat, fingers spread out, palms flat. Now from here, bend your right knee. Pull your right heel in towards your seat. Now I want you to think about squeezing it in 3 times. So squeeze it 1, 2, 3, and then try to lift the entire leg up and off the mat. Extend, lower it down. Take it to the left side. Flex your foot, squeeze it 1, 2, 3. Lift and lengthen. Take it to the right leg. Squeeze it 1, 2, 3. Lift and lengthen. So you're just alternating sides. You feel that hamstring and glute fire here. All the while you're keeping it in a soft cobra pose through the upper body, so you still get that little bit of back extension. Try to lift that whole leg up and off the mat, one more either side. Last one. And go ahead and press into your palms. Find a child's pose. So take your hips back towards your heels, stretch your arms out long, rest your forehead down. And then go ahead and slowly restack your spine, come up tall. Now, if you were using a blanket or a towel before, go ahead and snag that once more. So we're gonna be back on the knees. So back on your knees, find a high kneel position. So you're up nice and tall, tops of the feet are flat on the mat, shoulders are stacked above your hips, and then arms are just gonna rest beside us to start. So I want you to find your best posture here. Inhale nice and tall. As you exhale, a couple of things are gonna happen. Arms are gonna reach out in front. You're gonna think about hinging back. So go straight back, booty reaching back towards your heels. Keep a nice long spine. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge it back. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Exhale to hinge. So this is our thigh stretch, so it's just as it sounds. You should feel it through the quads here, but your glutes will activate to help maintain your balance so you don't fall completely backward. Keep the belly button pressing back towards your spine. Keep a soft tuck of your chin. Let's do 2 more here. Last one here. And bring it back forward, release. All right, you guys, go ahead and slide that blanket off to the side. Sit it down, left knee is gonna be bent in front, right leg bent back behind, arms out to a T. Inhale that left hand down to the mat, right arm up by your ear. If you wanna increase your side bend, walk that left hand a little bit further away. Open your chest, maybe gaze up towards that right arm. One last big inhale here. Exhale, press it back up. Reach your right hand for your right heel. Left arm up to the ear, little counter stretch. And if you want, meet the left hand with the right, increasing your twist. Inhale it here. Exhale, go ahead and release. Change out the cross of the legs. So left knee is bent back behind, right leg is bent in front, arms to your T, right hand to the mat, left arm goes up by the ear. You've got that option to walk the right hand a little bit further away from the body, and then maybe float the gaze up and under that left arm. Last big inhale here. Exhale to press it back up. Left hand to your left heel, right arm up by your ear, little counter stretch. And if you want a little bit more, right hand can meet the left. Inhale it here. Exhale, open it back up. Now just like how we started, extend your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet, sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms out to the side and up. Exhale, keep your long spine, hinge it from your hips. Reach, lengthen, and then fully release it down. Let the head and chest relax. Pull your head and chest a little bit closer towards the legs. One last big inhale here. And with your exhale, slowly restack your spine. Head is last to lift. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to do my mat Pilates workout. Much love.